back to our second conversation starter today. We are tuning into the Secret Health Hacks with myself, also proudly supported by The Secret Burden. And today we are going to be continuing on the conversation about health because it is such a broad topic and I feel like there is still so much more to be said. I want to introduce you to someone that is very close to my heart. I was lucky enough to sit down with my 105-year-old great-grandmother before she passed away last year. Beautiful Alma Walters. She was such a strong woman that never got ill in her whole time on this earth that she was alive. She never got ill until the very, very end. Around her 100th birthday, she developed cancer, unfortunately. But even till the day that she left us, she reinforced so many strong messages about health that I remember sticking to. I remember sitting one day on her balcony while we were drinking a cup of tea, and I asked Nan, I said, what is the key to living this long? What is health, Nan? And she never once said eating clean and exercising excessively. Her response was simply no stress. She went on, I remember, to tell me that she ate what her garden provided her, and she walked daily. Her work was walking in the backyard and gardening and looking after the kids and playing with the kids and then walking to the shop. It wasn't going to the gym and pumping it out, or it wasn't going for runs where her body was under so much stress. It was what she enjoyed doing in the means of what she had to do as well. But she said she was always happy, and she said she always had a glass of wine at the end of the night. So I think health can also be classified as being, having a bit of pleasure in there if it's alcohol, but obviously not being too extreme. But I just remember her emphasizing on no stress. She didn't stress about calories or being healthy. It wasn't even a trend or a thought, being healthy. People just did what they did and they survived off what they had. She didn't stress about tomorrow's jobs or the bills that she had. I'm sure those stresses were still there. And she did say that there were still things to be stressed about, but she knew appreciation, grace, and contentment was going to provide her good health. And I think that is so key. And especially the world that we're living in now, where, as we said, the information is so confusing and there is so much information out there and we're always told what we should be doing with our lives and how we should be healthy. At the end of the day, the answer is always within us. And if we look internal and we realize that we provide our own answers, that most of the time our body tells us what it needs, what it wants. I honestly believe we just need to stop looking externally, because a lot of these campaigns and a lot of this information that we are being fed about health is all based on marketing. It's all based on wanting us to go out and buy something. When you look at the history of even diet culture, of the health industry, it's always promoting or telling us something new that we need to buy to fix ourselves, to make ourselves healthy, to make us embrace well-being. And when you actually think about it, the answer is within us. And our body tells us when it wants food by certain cues. Our body tells us when we're not feeling right by developing certain symptoms. Our body tells us that when it's hungry, when it's satisfied, when it actually wants a certain type of food group. But information in the external world tells us to ignore that, so that we listen to that external world and go out and pay money so that we can then buy people's products, which feeds back into the industry, which makes other people money. So at the end of the day, we all know money makes the world go round. But if we actually want to know what health means, we need to ask the question of what we want it to mean to ourselves. And my Nan is phenomenal and I miss her dearly. But for me, her message sticks with me, knowing that if you just appreciate, listen to your body, be content, and find that mental happiness and that definition of health that really serves and supports you, to me, that is your definition of health. Now, I know this was a very quick segment all about health, but today I think it is really important that we start off these sessions really defining what health means to us before we actually go in and start speaking about certain topics. Because before we move forward, we need to know how we see ourselves, how we see health in our life, and how we want it to be defined. So today's secret takeaways that I think we need to start questioning and need to start asking ourselves is, how do you define health? Are you defining your health by what is being fed to you? And how do you wish your health to be defined in your life? Does that mean you don't want to be sick? You don't want to be ill? You want to be physically fit? You want to be mentally strong? What is health to you? Is it one factor or many factors? Second takeaway, your mental health condition is a primary key factor to what your health is in. I cannot stress that enough. That looking after your mental health is a key to your health. Whether it's you feeling joyful, whether it's you feeling content, those things are what define your health as well. If you are unhappy, frustrated, angry, but you're still physically fit, in my experience, that is not still health. Health is both aspects. I don't understand why we are forgetting about the mental health aspect. It is a stigma that we are forever trying to change. But in your life, find ways that you can be physically healthy as well as mentally healthy. And both ways should be made fun. I want that to be your third takeaway, to find things that make your health definition fun. So if you do not like going for a run, and I can put my hand up and say that I do not like going for a run, but hey, you might like doing dance fitness instead, or which I personally love as well. Anything to jamming out to ABBA or some cool girl band or boy band songs are phenomenal. Or if you don't like going to the gym, but you like Pilates or you like yoga or you do like lifting weights, do what makes you feel good. It's all about not having stress in your life. And that means that you don't have to be stressed out when you're exercising. You don't have to be burning so many calories and not enjoying it. You can still exercise and move your body so that you are healthy, but you are having fun in the meantime. And that is also jumping on and supporting your mental health. And once again, that is it from me today. You are tuning into The Secret Health Hacks with Ashlee Thomas, supported by The Secret Burden. We will be back again next week, but don't forget to tune in to 1013 Memphis Mayhem Radio to hear all your health hacks every Monday at 10:30 a.m.
Secret Health Hacks provides a perspective to health information and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice. Always seek the guidance of your doctor or other qualified health professionals with any questions you may have regarding your health or medical condition.